Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. This is another session of starting some more office development, and today I'm planning to start with creating an empty React application without the starter app. And let's first start the show. Hello. I must say I was a little bit late, so I need to spin up my VM. Let's check this out. Yesterday I started with putting up the first things that we want to put in the office development. The office development project. Let's quickly pull this over to the other side. Let's start the VM. Starting. I already have a long day going. I start my working day at the time where the India office is almost starting their day. They're starting a little bit later and I start a little bit earlier. So we meet in the middle. Let's see if I can connect already to the VM. So that you also have something to see there. That's today. As I told yesterday, I'm planning to do every end of the day 2-hour session. Oh, it's not up and running yet. The IP is not yet there. The IP is now available. So connect. Try again. I need to put in my credentials. Secrets. More secrets. There it goes. Let's start Windows WinWord for the last notes from yesterday. I'm from 8 Twitch. Your channel had bad positions due to a small number of viewers. We're happy to help you with the promotion. Okay. Yeah, every start is hard, so... You can always contact me on my Discord, and I haven't communicated my Discord yet, I think. Let's see, my last document. Open. Browse. New project. Got it. So where was this stored? Options? No, not the options. I completely changed the save menu. This one. Can I pin this? No. It's in my documents folder. So what I want to do today is create a new React app, not based on the Creator app, but do this. I have a link for this somewhere. Copy, paste. I have two options. Using the blog post like this, or the other option is by following a YouTube tutorial, and that's this one. React and Webpack 4 from scratch, but this one was referenced by the I think from the React side. I already had a folder going. React does not use work out of the box, blah blah. Create React app. I don't want to reuse the create React app. You can do that if you just start it. Then you get the boilerplate with the empty project. But there's a lot of stuff in there that at this time I don't want to use. So let's try the other option. This one. Setup. Let's open the command window. Project. Oh. Projects. It's called DAS. CD, obviously. And I think I already got the Git going on. NPM init. Control C. Minor update for NPM available. Okay. NPM install global NPM to update. In here they create a public folder and a source folder. There. Make directory source. Make directory public. Let's start initialize. Let's make this a little bigger. Thinking a little bit ahead a little bit. Eventually you want to build your app. Probably exclude the build version and our node modules from the commit, so let's go ahead and add a gitignore file. So code dot welcome to the chat room. I'm going to start a React application from scratch without creating the create add without the what's it called, create React app. So I'm going from scratch, and at this time I need to put in the gitignore new file, gitignore and put in node modules, and what is the other one? Dist. How does it look at the other project? I created a new React add-in, I think from scratch. My new React add-in code. I don't think this is from the React add-in app. Let's close this. My React add-in. Excuse me. code, oh, as a code dot, just to compare it with the original. There's the git ignore, and there's a lot more information in here. Node modules. Copy. Let's do it like this and exclude this one. So currently we haven't been planning to do the test. Back to the website. A public folder will handle any static assets, and most importantly has our index HTML. So we put an index.html in there. HTML. Copy the raw information in there. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let's close this. Most important lines to pay attention are line 10, but line 10 is empty. I saw that. So I'm not sure. Source from raw GitHub user content React. Master static file single. Yeah. Most important lines to pay attention are 10, which is the root. A React app will look into, and line 14 references the soon to be React app. You can name your build script whatever you learn, but I'll be using bundle.js for this. That's this one. This can go. The root ID is in here. The root. Line 14 with references soon to be built React app. Now that we got our HTML, we can start getting serious. Go ahead and run npm install. That's over here. And what it says Let's check. npm saving to the developer dependencies, Babel core 710, Babel CLI 710, Babel preset 710, all 7. Let's see if there are updates on it. Let's first install. Need to enter on this window. Now I wonder if it didn't need the file to store the dependencies. Probably it's doing that automatically. Babel core is the main Babel package. We need this for Babel to do any transformation in our code. Babel CLI allows you to compile files from the command line. Preset react and preset env are both presets transform specific flavors of code. In this case, env presets allows to transform ES6 plus intro more traditional JavaScript, and the React preset does the same, but with JSX. In the root project, create a file .babelrc. Let's first check if it's already done. Yes. And we now have a package log JSON. With all this stuff in there. That's quite a lot. Yeah. Let's see. The project root create a file called babelrc. New file. babelrc. Is that correct? Telling Babel we're going to use env and react presets. Copy. Env and react. Babel also has a ton of plugins available. You can be used if you only need to transform specific features, or the feature that isn't covered. We won't worry for now, but you can check them out here. Takes a little long. Webpack. We need it for a few more packages. npm install. Copy. Save dev webpack 419. Okay. Oh. No matching version found for Babel 801. Yeah, the Babel 801. Is that part of the other one? npm. Let's check if it's 802. Was it in the other list? Babel preset 7. Let's check what's available. Babel loader. This readme is for Babel version 8 plus Babel check. I think the typo was in the dot at the end. That's better. Webpack uses loaders to process different types of files for bundling. It also works easily along the development server that we're going to use to serve our React project in development and reload browser pages on saved changes to our React components. In order to utilize any of this though, we need to configure Webpack to use our loaders and prepare the dev server. Create a new file at the root, webpack.config.js. We have a security risk in here. Let's fix that. npm audit fix. Oh. Without a package.json. Yeah, I don't have a package.json yet. I think. No. So why don't I have the package.json? Package.json. Let's quickly go over to the YouTube one. What's this? Skip ads. Skip trial. They want to push me the YouTube. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why I want this. Create React app is very useful, but there's too much stuff in there. So let's check if they did the same in here. Go away. So what did he do in here? npm init. Yeah, starting a complete new one. Let's continue with the website. Create a new file. Okay, I just need to
say the word. I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flame.
and we're back. Short interaction into action. Let's see. I think I missed something here. I need to go all over again. Let's clean this up. Data projects, let's move all these things out. Added this one, edit this one. Kill this. And kill this. So let's start all over again, but now in a new folder. Make directory clean. Let's follow the instructions. Setup. Create a new directory. New directory. Clean React app. Make directory. Clean React app. Clean React app. And then initialize with npm init. npm init. Package name. Clean React app. Version 1. Description. React app from scratch. Entry point. Index. Test command. Let's skip that. Git repository, let's skip that for now. Keywords. Earth van stem. MIT. Yes. Git init. Yeah. Now create the public folder. Make directory source folder. Create a file. Code. New file. Git ignore. There we put in, let's check the other one. Copy. Let's close this one for now. Remove the test. Node modules and dists. Public folder will handle aesthetic, so that will be the index. Index.html. Excuse me. It will contain the boilerplate. Copy. Nope. Delete. Saving. Bundle the JS. Now install npm, and now without the dot, copy. Copy. So what we're doing is creating a empty, an empty React app from scratch without the use of create, what's it called? Without the create React app, because I want to do it from scratch. Because there's a lot of stuff in there that I don't need in my Office application, in my Office add-in. So I'm trying to strip it down a little bit and take some things out that should not be in there. But first I need to do that in a clean way. So welcome to the chat. By the way, Eva302, welcome as a follower. Always appreciate it if you follow my channel. Thanks for that. Let's see, is it already done? 0 vulnerabilities, that's good. Next. We did the Babel one. Babel is a blah blah blah. Reset. Preset React, preset env. The one that env is an ES6 plus, and React preset does the same, but the JSX. In the project root, create file called Babel RC. New file. Babel, with a dot in front. Babel RC. I like the VS icons thing, that's updating the icons. What do we need to put in there? Something like the presets that we want to put in. Save. Why is my music stopping? This one is in. Babel has a ton of plugins, blah blah. Now we need to put in Webpack. We need to acquire configure Webpack. Well, need a few more packages. Also dev packages. Copy. Go to the prompt. Push it in. This will probably provide the vulnerability. So we need to fix that with the audit fix. In the meantime, let's check what's next. Webpack uses loaders to process different file types of files for bundling. Also works as easily alongside the development server that we're going to use to serve our React project in development and reload browser pages. Yes, on save changes. so it reloads the page, basically. Welcome to the chat. We are building an empty React application without the use of create the React app, because I want to strip some stuff out that I don't need in my Office add-in eventually. And we just put in the Webpack items. Let's see if it's there. Yes. And we have a vulnerability, so we need to fix that. npm audit fix. If you have questions, by the way, in the chat room, just ask me. Most of this stuff is for me new. I'm a .NET developer, so I'm crazy enough to move into JavaScript, and for the simple reason that Office add-ins are currently based on JavaScript files. And I'm not so lucky that I'm just a .NET developer. Vulnerability is fixed. Fixed 1 of 1 vulnerability in 11,606 scanned packages. Incredible how fast that's going. Let's see what's next. Create a new file in the root. Webpack config.js. New file. Webpack config.js. And what's going to be in there? Create this file exports an object with the Webpack configuration. Okay. Let's see what's in there. Require path, Webpack, exports the index.js. I don't have an index.js yet, I think. No. For development, using env. That's interesting. CSS loader, and for distribution it's the bundle.js. You can give it every name, but this time it's used as bundle. Let's see. So walk through this entry line 5. Yes, index.js, where the application starts. It starts bundling our files. The following line lets Webpack that we are working in development mode. This saves us from having to add a mode flag when we run the development server. That's this one. The module object helps define your exported JavaScript. Modules are transformed and which one are included according to the given array of rules. And the rules by now say must be JS or JSX. In that case, excluding the node modules and Bower components, Babel loader and presets used. First rule is all about transforming our ES6 and JSX syntax to test and exclude project are conditions to match files against. In this case, it will match anything outside the node modules and Bower components. So we will be transforming our JS and JSX files as well. we'll need to redirect Webpack to use Babel. Finally, we specify that we want to use this env preset in the options. The next rule is processing CSS. We're not pre or post processing CSS, we just need to make sure to add a style loader and CSS loader. Style loader, CSS loader. In order to work. Loader is a shorthand for the use property. When only one loader is being utilized. The resolve property allows us to specify the extensions Webpack will resolve. Resolve, yes, this is a resolve. This allows us to import modules without the need to add their extensions. The output property tells where to bundle the code, and that's this one. Let me check. Going also tells Webpack dev server where to serve files from. Public folder 3000 localhost dist. I don't have the dist. This will be created by this one. The public path folder is a special property that helps us the developer server and specifies the public URL of the directory, at least as far as the Webpack's dev server will know or care. If this is set incorrectly, you get a 404 as the server won't be serving your files from the correct location. Yeah. How do you like my coat shirt, by the way? We set up Webpack dev server in the dev server property. Dev server property doesn't require much of our needs, just a location such as index, serving static files from such as index.html and the port that we run out. Note that dev server also has a public path property. Public path property. The public path tells the server where our bundled code actually is. That last bit might have been a little bit confusing. Pay really close attention here. Output public path and dev server public path are different. Output hello. Oh. Hello. Oh, I think my music is just below the gateway, so if I stop saying something, the music also stops. Yeah, that's better. Tum tum tum. Where were we? Let's see. Finally, we last bit might have been a little confusing. Pay really close attention here. Output public path and dev server public path are different. Where's the dev server? Dev server public path and output public path. Yeah, this is a file location. Finally, we need to use hot module replacement, so we don't have to constantly refresh to see our page changes. All we do for that in terms of this file is instantiate a new instance of the plugin in plugins property and make sure that we set hot only to true. Yeah. Instantiate a new instance of the plugins. That's this one. We're done with the heavy setup. Now let's get React working. First we need to get to more packages, React and React DOM. Go ahead and save those as regular dependencies. That's in package JSON. That's by doing this npm install react react DOM.
As I lay me down to sleep, I hear them speak to me.
Deprecated. React DOM is no longer supported. I should have put the 16.5.2 in. So let's fix that. Package JSON. Let's change this into, what's it called this time? 16.5.2. Let's save. Let's see if it's picking up. Should be a React DOM. Should be like this. Yeah. 9.0. Save. Now let's see what's the versions of this one. Babel is 5.5. 5.5. 5.5. That's the latest. 6. 3. 2. 0. Spaces loader, style loader, 0, 0, 0, 39.3. Let's check if that's all works, still works. Latest. Everything's to the latest right now. Save. So we did this. We need to tell a React app we are to hook it to the DOM in index.html. Create a file called index.js in its source. New file index.js. What do we put in there? The starter. Like this. Imports React from React. Import React DOM from React DOM. Import app from app.js. We don't have an app.js yet, but that will be later on. Save, and it will be rendered and put into the root item from HTML. This one. Close this. This is what we did. Check it out. It's a very small file that has a lot of terms in your React app. Check it out. React DOM render. There's a function that tells React what to render and where to render it. In this case, we're rendering a component called app, which we'll create soon, and it's being rendered at the DOM element with the ID root. Okay. Line 10 of index of HTML, and we just showed this and going for the next. Now create another file in the source called app.js. In here, new file, app.js. If you've worked with React using React, Create React app, the path should be extremely familiar. This file is just a React component. This is the base of the application. Import React, component from React. Import app CSS. We don't have an app CSS. App extends component, class name hello world, and export a default app. So we need to do a couple of things in here, like move this to a function. That's the website. While we're here, I did mention that Webpack also processes CSS, and we are requiring it in our component. Let's add simple style sheet to the source directory. New file, app.css. I put some nice fonts in here. Final structure should look like the following, unless you change some names along. Let's check. Public index, source, app CSS, app.js, index.js, Babel RC, git ignore, package lock JSON, webpack config.js. Now we have a function in React app. Let's check. We can start our dev server by executing web dev server mode development in the terminal. That's like terminal. Webpack dev server mode development. Oops. Let's see. Putting it in the start script. We can start a dev server by executing webpack dev server mode development start script. Scripts. You might notice something interesting. Maybe you're starting project build files never show up in the dist folder. See Webpack's dev server actually serving the bundled files from memory. Once the server stops, they're gone. To actually build your files, add a script called build in your package.json with the following command: webpack mode development. You can replace development with production, but if you completely omit .mode, it will fall back to the letter and give you a warning. That's just about it. Let's see how the script item is done. Package.json script start. Is that like npm start? HTTPS false.
I remember sneaking out after dark. You'd have been on my mind all night long. Maybe we'd have got a vodka lemonade.
Copy.
We show the cool kids how to be the youth of today. We jump the fence and play in the Mr. Grogan's pool. Hit call the police and we hide behind the school. We spend hours throwing stones into the sea. They were the best days of my life, I promise.
Build there.
You would be the sinner. My mother used to frown when I'd invite you home for dinner. Oh my darling, how I miss you to the day.
So how do you run this?
Everything to see your face again.
Debug.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I've been distant in the past. I've written tons of letters and they'd ended in the trash. Oh my darling,
This is configuration.
to the day. I'd give my everything to see your face again.
Google.
My friend.
Run script. That's the file name. Package.json. Package.json. You can easily run scripts using npm by adding the scripts. Scripts lint npm run. Oh, okay. So this should be. Let's do the failing test. So there is no test in here. npm run test. Exit status one. That's this one. npm start. Here. npm install. This will pick up all the packages. Lifecycle scripts. So this should be npm build dev. what's going on here? Oh, it should contain run. Yeah. But node is not running. Let's step back a little. Finishing HMR. It's HMR. Hot module replacement. If you run the server now, you'll notice none of your changes actually use. None of change actually happens in the what gives. Well, HMR needs to know what you actually appraise. Currently haven't given it anything. For that we're going to use package one of the folks on the React team have provided us. And I put it in as a bootloader. Let's see. While we're still here, I did mention that Webpack process CSS. Your final project structure looks like this. With now a functioning React app, you can start a dev server by executing Webpack, but it does not do anything, I think. npm run excuse me, dev. But this is not starting my, what's this? This is not working. Hot only. Let's check if we put in the hot loader. Copy. All the red dependencies. Save. Something's wrong here. Let's check on the other one. Reacted in package. Should be okay. Oh, wait. Like this, maybe? Save. The latest one? No. 12. 12. Yeah. Entry point. Why is it going to entry point bundle? Let's see. This is my old one. I think it will be this one. React components, React, import. This one is new. Class app extends component, render, return class name app. That's still the same. And now default hot module app. Hot module app. Like this. npm start. This is my old one. Offsetting debugging, that's something somewhere else. Mode development watch. When you're on your app now. Last notice something about starting your project. Build files will never show up in the dist. Webpack dev server is actually serving the bundle from memory. Actually, we utilize Webpack proper. Needs a loader for that. If you're still unclear on any of the references, here's the repository in GitHub. May 13.2 reflected bug fix. Comments? No. Let's look at this at GitHub. Package.json. Script start. Package.json. Program throat. Excuse me. Let's replace this with this. Mode development. Create React app from scratch. 010. Description is empty. Main is index.js. Scripts, keywords. I don't have keywords. Audit, ISC. What's the ISC license? Dev development. And React. That's what you already had. App.js. Bootloader. Hot module. Now let's see. npm start. Oh, okay. Modern found can read hot loader. It's not there. Where did I put this? App.js from React hot loader. Maybe npm. Oops. Yes, npm install. npm start. Not successfully. And do we now have a localhost HTTPS HTTP localhost 3000? Hello world. There you have it. Put an exclamation mark in there. Save. Let's see. And it was updated. Close some files here. So now I wonder, let's see, I need to make this secure because the Word application does not allow this. Let's see, this is the old one, this is the new one. If I go to the website now, like localhost 3000, this is not secure. So now I need to add a certificate. So that's the next step. HTTP, creating the app, yarn. So what's happening if you, for instance, you have the HTTPS false, but what if we put in HTTPS is true? Is that something that will actually work? through. Terminate. npm start again. Generating SSL certificate. Hello, chatroom. Hello, how are you? How are you? I have seen your channel. Great, thanks for doing streaming, live coding, starting office development. I'm about to design amazing overlay and logo for your channel. I actually have a lot of interesting overlays. If you follow it, you see my overlay. It should at least show you the overlay. This is somewhat different than gaming. Follow the website address in my account. Let's check your account. Follow me and get notified when you're live. Are you live streaming yourself? Or just selling overlays to everyone? Like me. Let me know. Streamer.gigs.me. Is that the URL? Streamer.gigs.me. Me. I will design your Twitch channel. Sure. On Fiverr. Oh, okay. Well, maybe later. Thanks for the heads up. Where was I? This one. You kind of distracted me. Now I don't know what I was doing. Oh, let's see if it's secure now. It's not secure, but it's... I probably need to reload this. No. Let's make this HTTPS. Not secure. Why is it not secure? It's somewhat secure because now it has a certificate. Not trusted, and now I need to trust it. Well, at least it's generating this certificate. Can copy the file and then export it. Let's see what it did with the output. Project. Clean React app. So where's the certificate? It's created from memory, maybe? Let me check the documentation here. How to update to new versions. Let's create it. This is the different one. Let's move that out. I was looking to this application. So it said something about the build item. Webpack dev server actually serving builded files from memory. Once you stuff blah blah. You can add a script called build in your package.json. The following command. Copy. Build. Let's kill this. And Webpack mode development. Webpack. Like this. Remove that. Save. npm build. Okay. npm run script build. npm run script build. Pum pum pum. So this just builds it. It's not running it, I think. Now it should be replace development with production. But if you completely omit mode add script called build in your package.json with the following command webpack mode development, you can replace development with production. But if you completely omit mode, it will fall back to the letter and give you a warning. Okay. Excuse me. Still a bit under a cold. Coughing my lungs out. Let's do this. Save. What's it? No, I'm not searching. Come on. Come on, I'm not searching. npm run script build. Let's see what we get. I created, welcome to this chat room. I created a very plain React app from scratch without the application called create a React app, because I wanted to do this from scratch. And now let's see if I get something in the output here. There's the bundle. There's a lot of compressed stuff in there. See all the items over here. So very compact for the deployment. Let's close this again, because I don't want this in my editor. npm, oh, not in the code. npm start, running the dev server. Compiled successfully, but is it also running? Localhost. Yes, it's running. Now we need to export the certificate. Copy to file. Next. Dir. Browse. Project. Clean React app. Clean app. Certificate. Next. Finish. Yes. Okay. Let's see if we can do something with it. Is this one? No. This one. Install certificate. Local machine. And good that they switched to VM, because if I did this on my machine, the stream would stop. Place all certificates in browse. Trusted root certificate. Okay, next. Finish. Import was successful. Close. Now, let's see if I close this. Restart. And it's not secure. I'll probably need to restart. Excuse me. Restart the other one also. Oh, this is not what I want. Where is it? Here. Let's see. Yes. npm start. Start is doing it HTTPS true. It's running. Let's close this. Open a new window. Localhost. I should obviously go to HTTPS. There you have it, but why is it not secured? Certificate's okay. Oh, so this probably is the same issue again with Google not allowing local signed certificates. Let's see. HTTPS localhost. See, this one is saying that it's secured. So Google is complaining. If you go to the certificate, you see that it's actually a valid certificate in Edge. But if you go to Chrome, go away, and I go to HTTPS localhost, it's telling me it's not secure, even though if you go and check the... Hello Eva, thanks for the follow. You're something like a voice, something with voice. I remember from chatting with Fanny Reinders, I think. Is that true? So Google shows it as not secure, even though if you go to the certificate path, you see the certificate's okay. What the heck? So it must be a setting, I think. Google Don't show self-sign certificate as not secure. Chrome, and you see there's more people having issues with it. It should say don't. Getting Chrome to accept self-signed certificates. 2013. Wow. Hey, I was under the impression that it's a recent item. Fix Google Chrome 68 not secure warning with an SSL certificate. Let's see what's in here. I create a self-certificate, put it in loghouse first. Chrome and EA, however, you've refused to accept, even though the added certificate is in the system under trusted roots. Even though the certificate is listed, it's upvoted 1034 times. Can you imagine? Simply paste the following. Chrome flags. I need to put this in my notes because that's something that I'm going to forget. It's September 3rd today. Let's put it in here in my notes. Fix local host insecure sites. So let's copy this. Copy and put it in the browser. Allow invalid certificates from resources loaded from localhost. Enable. Yeah, reloads now. Okay. I don't want to do the relance. Let's close this and see what's going on if I do this. No. Okay, let's close everything then. Now it's accepted. Yes. And now we want to create an add-in from this. Google create Office add-in from existing website. And it probably needs a manifest to do that. In manifest. There's my chat window there. How to create an add-in. Something like this. The manifest file of the Office add-in describes how your add-in should be activated and when an end user installs and uses it in with Office documents and applications. Hosting requirements, tests. The following XML manifest example host is a main add-in page in the Contoso domain, specific in the source location element. It also specifies the HTTPS .com. Let's copy this. Permissions. as a 1.1. Office add in boiler plate manifest file. It's the same thing. Build your first task pane, adding quick start. You did that. And is that creating a default manifest? No, here it creates a new one. But I want to create an empty one. Manifest.xml. That's the same I had just before. Let's copy this and create a subfolder, manifest, create a new file, manifest.xml, paste this in, display React boilerplate, description, React boilerplate, basic web app. Let's check. Contoso, let's provider name will be obviously Maarten van Stam. Local English US, that's okay by now. App domains, HTTPS, local host. I'm not sure if he needs. Let me check. Open this, and then this PC, see data projects, my office add-in. There's a manifest in here. Open with Notepad for now. And in here you see, let's kill the wrap. Contoso default value, the default value icon URL. I don't need that yet. High resolution support URL. I want the startup URL. That's this one. Source location. Probably needs something like copy. What did it say about the let's see the domain. Default the app domain. What's app domains? Contoso.com. I said it's just fake. So that will be live coder.com. I actually have a domain that I can use for this. Office live. Live coding in Office Developer.nl. Let's make that Office Developer.nl. Office Developer.nl. Source location. That's something like this. But it's not task pane, it will be index.html, I think. Read write document. Read write documents, version overrides. Let's leave that out for now. Resources. Don't have resources yet. It must be a small one. Close this. Save this. Now I need to go to projects. Clean React app. The manifest is in there, I think. No, in there. So go back in here, properties, sharing, and share. Add my user in there. Share. Live coding manifest. Done. Copy. Okay, close. Now, let's go to WinWord. Options. Trust Center. Trust Center settings. Catalog. And put this in. Add catalog. Let's make that the main one. Okay. Okay, start Office again. Close. Close. Is my app running? HTTPS localhost 3000-index.html. Yes, that's functioning. Now do the same within Word. WinWord. Oh, I don't have a button, I think. Insert, no, developer, add-ins, shared folder, React boilerplate, there you have it. Add it, and it's immediately running. Hello world. Cheer. That needs to be something like, ta-da! Put an extra exclamation. If I put an extra exclamation in there, if it automatically updates. I guess not, but let's check that out. Index. And it's putting in the app. Hello world. Hello word. Exclamation. Save. Recompiled. And it's actually working. Ta-da! So, just in time, because it's almost 6 p.m. Dutch time, and it's almost 9 PST, 12 New York time, and what we did today was create a basic boilerplate for React, not by using the Create React app, but by using just plain code. And what we did after that was adding an XML file to make it an Office add-in. So that's a good start. Got it finally running. I also want to test this to see if we can do this with TypeScript. At this time we have it all configured like JS, like JavaScript. And I also want to test this with TypeScript. So create a boilerplate TypeScript project. For now this is a good thing. Actually worked. And so I'm going to close the show for now. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow, I think a little bit later because I have a meeting at the end of the day. So why is my cap transparent? That's a little bit off. Let's make this like this. Much better. Everyone, thanks for watching. And good to see you in my chat room. Thanks for my followers like Eva302 and let's see, I think I have some other followers. Well, all the other followers, of course. Thanks for watching and hope to see you tomorrow. I need to think what to do tomorrow, what step, but the boilerplate is working and it's very good to see. And thank you for now and bye bye.